Hey.
All right, well, I guess a little better ending than last night. How you feeling about coming out with the win tonight?
Oh gosh. Well, I'm just extremely happy with how we competed. I think part of it is we had a couple of close sets that I never felt like we really let up, and that was one of the things that we talked about last night. I felt like we got to a point where after that third set, we were more playing not to lose. You hear that a lot. So we were playing not to lose instead of playing to win, and that was a big focus for us tonight, is just to be aggressive, but not careless, if that makes sense, and really fight hard not to go into that cautious playing, which, isn't going to get us anywhere against any team, but especially against a really good Bears team.
They do anything different tonight against you guys or change anything up?
I think they put a little bit more focus on our middles when we were in system, which, I think definitely was something that we thought they would do. But I thought our middles still did a good job of being able to work along the net, not be predictable. I think Taylor did a good job of trying to find them in different situations. So I think we responded well to what we thought they would probably do. I thought we also did a nice job of taking all of our out-of-system balls last night were going to Emily. I thought we did a good job of taking some pressure off of her and trying to force the ball a little bit more to other people out of system, which is probably a little bit more risky set. But I thought our hitters and both the people that were setting those really did a good job tonight executing in that situation.
Back-to-back 5-set games. I mean, you're pretty exhausted after this one?
I am, actually, and I didn't do anything. So, yeah, I just think, that besides just the physical part of that, I think just emotionally and mentally it takes a lot out of players. And, we had a long trip back after last weekend's matches, a 13-hour bus ride that happened because of the snow. So we were just really worried about how fresh we would be and, try to do some things this week to try to get fresh. But I thought our kids really hung in there. So I give them a lot of credit for, I wouldn't have said that, they look really tired at all tonight. I thought we did a good job of fighting hard and being explosive and moving well. And so I would have never guessed they just played 2 5-set matches.
I guess against a team like this, too, does this feel like the most satisfying win of the year yet for you guys?
I think just what's satisfying is that we got better, and we got better at a lot of things this weekend, and now it's just a matter of being able to get more consistency and in those things that we showed that we can be better in. I thought we did a nice job tonight of just focusing on our strengths rather than worrying about the things that we need to get better at, if that makes sense. So I think that's what's most satisfying with just how we competed. And even last night, it was a tough ending, but, it was a battle for a lot of that match as well.
All right, I think that's all I have.
All right, an opportunity for me to chip in. First, congrats on the win, Coach.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it.
Speaking about getting better at things, you had back-to-back season highs and aces were very productive in the serve zone. How did you see your team get better on serve, not just tonight, but perhaps for the week as a whole?
Yeah, I think, that category is a little bit tough for me because I do think that we served really well. I do think that we need to cut down on our errors a little bit. We had 13 last night, 11 tonight. And, what we talked about, it's not even just the number, it's just when they're happening. Last night there was a couple times we could not get the momentum, and part of that was anytime we had a little bit, we would go back and miss a serve. And so just trying to navigate the match a little bit more, knowing, we all should have a serve that's about 80%, so it's still a decent serve, but it's going to be in. And then when you can go for it. And I think we did a little bit better job of the timing of that tonight. I thought there was maybe one set, if I remember right, where I was like, okay, we're just killing the momentum. So I think it's a fine line sometimes because I do think our serve is definitely something that scores points for us. We had Missouri State out of system. They had us out of system as well. So the difference to me was, they had 4 errors to our 11. So I thought they managed their serving a little bit better than we did.
Since Kalyssa and Kaylee are going to be coming up next, just what do you think about how those two played tonight?
Yeah, I think, we challenged Kalyssa a little bit last night just to be an option and to fight to be an option whenever she could. And she did an excellent job of that. the little part that we were a little nervous about was in the 5th set. She was the hot person in our minds, and so do you rotate it because she was in a position that she was going to rotate back right away, and when it's 8-4, you kind of worry about that a little bit. So, but I thought, she stepped up to the challenge tonight for sure, and it was good to see that. And she's another one too, that flexibility. We had her swing on the outside a couple times. She's doing it in the middle, on the backside, so we can really move her around a lot, and I thought she excelled with that. And then Kaylee, obviously, I haven't seen any stats, but I think our DS group just continues to get better and better and work well together. I thought Kaylee did an excellent job of implementing the game plan and executing what she needed to do. We only had 2 days to kind of work on a different defense, and I thought that we did a really good job as a whole to execute that defense.
Rest that voice up, and safe travels and good luck in Carbondale.
All right. Thanks a lot, Chris. Thank you.